students to online classes of mathematics for class 8. In this video we are going to study the chapter number 3, which is understanding quadrilaterals, and we'll try to cover the exercise 3.3, and this is our part number 2 for exercise 3.3, and this is the session number 5 for this particular chapter. Myself Deepak Gautam, TGT Mathematics in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. So let's start. The chapter that we are studying is understanding quadrilateral. We have already discussed the first 3 subtopics in the previous session. We are here discussing the kinds of quadrilateral and the question based on their properties. Okay, we have already did the first 2 questions of exercise 3.3. So now we're going to start with the question number 3 of exercise 3.3. Okay, so let's start. The question number 3 is, can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram if, first case is, if its two angle D and angle B is equals to 180 degree. So condition which is given to us is that the angle B and angle D of the parallelogram ABCD are equals to 180 degree. So you are asked if this can be a parallelogram. So let's write its answer. Number 3, part 1. What we are given is, we are given a condition which is angle D plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. Okay, suppose we have a parallelogram like this. Okay, let's name it A, B, C and D. So it is given that the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Okay, so you are asked if this can be a parallelogram. So the answer for this one can be, this can be a parallelogram if the measure of this angle D and angle B is 90 degree, then this result into 180 degree. So in that case it is satisfying the property of parallelogram that the opposite angle of a parallelogram are equal. But if the measure of this angle is more than 90 degree or less than 90 degree, then it will not satisfy the condition, because these two are the opposite angle. If one of the angle is, let's say, 100 degree, then it, according to parallelogram property, then its opposite angle will also be equals to 100 degree. So then it will not satisfy this condition. Their sum will be 200, which is not equal to 180 degree. So the answer for this one is, this may or may not be a parallelogram. Okay, so the answer for this one is, this may or may not be a parallelogram. Okay, now come to the second condition. We are given that AB is equals to DC equals to 8 centimeter. Then we are given that AD is equals to 4 centimeter and BC is equals to 4.4 centimeter. So you are asked, is that can be a parallelogram with these measurement? Okay, so the answer for this one is no. Reason is, we know that in a parallelogram, suppose if we have this parallelogram, the measurement of its opposite sides has to be equal. Okay, so let's name it A, B, C and D. So we are given AB and DC. This AB and DC are both given as 8 centimeter. Okay, while AD is given as 4 and BC is given as 4.4 centimeter. So from the property of parallelogram, we know that in a parallelogram opposite sides are of equal length. So this property, these two sides are not satisfying that property. Okay, therefore answer will be no, as in parallelogram opposite sides are of equal length, or you can say equal measurement. But here side AD is not equals to BC, so that's why this cannot be a parallelogram. Okay, now moving to the third part. We are given this condition now. Angle A is 70 degree and angle C is 65. So angle A is 70 degree and angle C is equals to 65 degree. And you are asked if these can be the angles of a parallelogram. So again, if we have a parallelogram like this, okay, let's name it. Let me draw it again like this. Okay, suppose this is a parallelogram A, B, C and D. Okay, I'm drawing the rough figure. You will draw this figure neatly and cleanly using pencil and scale. Okay, so you are given that angle A is 70 degree while the angle is C is 65. As we know from the properties of parallelogram that in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal, but in this case these two angles are not equal. So we'll write answer as no, as in parallelogram opposite angles are equal, but here angle A is not equals to angle C. That's why it cannot be a parallelogram. Okay, so this is the answer of the question number 3. We are given 3 conditions on you are asked can it be a parallelogram. Okay, so we have answered all 3 parts. Moving to the next question, we have question number 4. It says draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but has exactly 2 opposite angle of equal measure. So my question is, can there be a quadrilateral which is not a parallelogram? It's given that we have to draw a quadrilateral which is not a parallelogram but has exactly 2 opposite angle of equal measure. So can there be any such parallelogram? Answer for this one is yes. Answer number 4. Answer is yes. A kite is a quadrilateral which is not a parallelogram but has exactly 2 opposite angles of equal measure. Okay, so kite is a quadrilateral which is not a parallelogram but it has 2 angles of equal measure. Okay, so you can draw any rough figure for a kite that will be like this. If you draw a figure of kite like this, in that it's 2 opposite angle, these 2 will be equal. Okay, again as I said, I'm drawing the only rough figure. You can draw a very neat and clean shape and the figure using pencil and scale. Okay, these 2 angles will be equal. That is angle, let's name it A, B, B here, C and D. This one is B. That is angle A is equals to angle C in a. So that's the case of a kite. Moving to the next question, we have the measures of 2 adjacent angle of a parallelogram are in the ratio of 3:2. Find the measure of each of the angle of the parallelogram. So we are given 2 adjacent angle whose ratios is 3:2 and we are asked to find the all the other angle of this parallelogram. Okay, so let's start. Answer number 5. Let the 2 adjacent angles be, so we assume those angles to be in the same ratio, that is 3x and 2x. Okay, and we know that in a parallelogram the adjacent angles are supplementary. Therefore in a parallelogram 3a, that these are the two supplementary, sorry, not a, 3x. 3x and 2x will be equals to 180 degree. Reason for this one is adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, therefore when you add 3x and 2x, you will get result as 5x equals to, this is 5x equals to 180, and x will be equals to 180 divided by 5. When you divide them, you will get result as 36 degrees. So the value of x is 36. Hence the angle will be first one is 3x, that is 3 into 36 equals to 108, and second one is 2x, which will be 2 into 36 degree, that will be equals to 72 degree. Okay, similarly the other angle will be, so the other angles will be 72 and 108 degree. Okay, because their opposite angle will be equal. The angle opposite to the 72 degree will be 72 degree, and the angle opposite to 108 will be equals to 108. So four angle are 72 degree, 72 degree, 108 degree, and 108 degree. Okay, now moving to the next question, question number 6, which says two adjacent angle of a parallelogram have equal measure. Now the two adjacent angle have equal measure. We have to find the measure of each of the angle of the parallelogram. Okay, like it says the two adjacent angle, and we know that from the properties of parallelogram that the adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. That means their sum is 180 degree and they are of equal measure. Okay, so it's all right. Answer number 6. So let's assume let each adjacent angle be x. Okay, and we know that in a parallelogram adjacent angles are supplementary. To each other. Okay, supplementary simply means when you add the one angle to the other, you will get the result as 180 degree. Okay, this supplementary simply means their sum will be 180 degree. That means we have assumed that two angle are x and x, as it is given they have equal measure. We have assumed those angle as x, so this will be, therefore x plus x, as it is given that angles are of equal measure, and by the property of parallelogram their sum has to be equals to 180 degrees. So therefore this 2x will be equals to 180 degree, and x will be equals to 180 degree divided by 2 equals to 90 degree. So the two adjacent angle of this parallelogram will be 90 degree. So the other two will also be, the angle opposite to the first angle 90 degree will also be 90 degree, because opposite angle of parallelogram are equal. Okay, so right, hence the remaining, or you can say the other angles of the parallelogram will be 90 degree and 90 degree. That is what we call 90 degree angle as right angle. That is, each angle is राइट एंगल. सो हर एंगल क्या है 90 डिग्री मेजर का है. चल राइट ईच एंगल इज ऑफ राइट एंगल. Now moving to the next question, we have the question number 7, which says the adjacent figure HOPE, hope, is a parallelogram. Find the angle measures x, y, z. State the property you use to find them. Okay, so we are given this figure in which we have to find the value of x, y, and z. So let's start with its answer. Answer number 7. Okay, so it says from the figure we find out that from figure this angle, this 40 degree angle and this y will be equal because they are alternate interior angle. So the value of angle y will be equals to, that is we'll write the first name of the angles. Angles are angle OPH will be equals to angle EHP. OPH is angle y and EHP is 40 degree. Why they are equal? Because they are alternate interior angle. Okay, that's why they are equal. So we got the value of angle y. Now for the triangle OPH, in this triangle this side HO is extended, let's say till point A. So this angle POA is an exterior angle. So by the angles and exterior angle property of triangle, the sum of this exterior angle will be equals to the sum of its two interior opposite angle. This exterior angle will be equals to the sum of its two interior opposite angle. Okay, so we'll write for triangle is HOP, hope. Okay, for triangle HOP, angle POA is an exterior angle. Okay, therefore what we have is the angle POA will be equals to the sum of the angle HPO plus angle OHP. Okay, so this is by the exterior angle property, exterior angle property, okay, of triangle. Okay, this is the exterior angle property of triangle. PO is given, which is 70 degree. We have equals to HPO. HPO is y, which we have turned out to be 40 degree, and then we have OPH. OHP is angle Z. So from here angle Z will be equals to 70 minus 40 degree, and Z will be equals to 70 minus 40 is 30 degrees. So we got the measure of angle y and angle z. Now we have to find only angle x. Okay, now you can see in for this parallelogram the sum of this angle E and H will be equals to 180 degree because they are adjacent angle, and we know that adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, so now angle, which angles, angle E and angle H will be equals to angle E plus angle H will be equals to 180 degree. Reason for this one is adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. That's why they are sum is equals to 180 degree. So E is given as angle X plus H is given as the sum of the angle 40 degree and Z. So we have this 40 degree plus Z is 30 degree equals to 180 degree. So X will be equals to 180 degree. This 40 plus 30 is 70. So this 7 plus 70 will become minus 70 on this side. So X is equals to 110 degree. So we got the measure of all three angle X, Y, Z. X is 110 degree, y is here 40 degree and z is 30 degree. Okay, so that's the solution of question number 7. Now moving to the next question, we have question number 8. It says the following figure GUNS guns and RUNS runs are parallelograms. Find the value of x and y. Length are in centimeter. So we got these two parallelogram in which we have to find the value of x and y. Okay, so let's start with the part 1. This is answer number 8, part 1. We have this figure. From the property of parallelogram, we know that in parallelogram the measure of the opposite sides is equal. That means the length of the opposite side is equal. So we'll write in parallelogram GUNS, in parallelogram GUNS, side GS will be equals to the side UN. Why they are equal? Because opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Okay, so we are given GS as 3x and we are given UN as 18. So from here x will be equals to 18 divided by 3 and x will be equals to 18 divided by 3 is equals to 6 centimeter. Okay, next we have similarly the side GU will be equals to SN. Side GU will be equals to SN. Again region is same, opposite side of a parallelogram are equal. So GU is given as 3y minus 1 and SN is equals to 26. So from here 3y will be equals to 26. This minus 1 will become plus 1 here, or 3y will be equals to 26 plus 1 is 27, or y will be equals to 27 divided by 3 and hence y is equals to 9 centimeter. So we got the value of both x and y. X here is 3 centimeter, y is 9 centimeter. Okay, now going to the next part. We have the next figure, next parallelogram RUNS or runs. Okay, so now here we are given the diagonal. We know that the diagonal of a parallelogram bisect each other. That means if we name this point of intersection as O, so this OU will be equals to OS. Similarly this RO will be equals to NO. Okay, so by equating that we can find the value of x and y. So we'll first do it for this diagonal SU. So we'll write in parallelogram RUNS. Okay, in parallelogram RUNS we have O is the point of intersection of diagonals. Which are the diagonal? SUN, RN and SU. Okay, for diagonal SU. Okay, for diagonal SU, this OS will be equals to OU. Reason for this one is diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Okay, so OS is given as 20 and OU we have y plus 7. So y from here will be 20. This plus 7 will become minus 7 on the other side. So y will be 20 minus 7 is 13 centimeter. Okay, similarly for diagonal RN, this RO will be equals to ON. RO is given as 16, ON is X plus Y, and here we got the value of Y, which is X plus 13. So X will be 16 minus 13 equals to X, or X will be, okay, so X will be 16 minus 13 is 3 centimeter. So that's the answer. Y is 13 and X is 3 centimeter. Now moving to the next question, we have question number 9. In the above figure, risk, RISK and CLE clue are parallelogram. Find the value of X. We have to find the value of this angle X here. Okay, we are given two parallelogram. First one is this RISK. Second one is CLUE. So we have these two parallelograms. Okay, here we have to find the value of this angle X. So let's start with answer number 9. Since it is a parallelogram, RISK is a parallelogram, we are concentrating first on this one. Okay, this parallelogram, this is RISK, risk. Since this angle K is given as 120 degree, so its adjacent angle S will be equals to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degrees. So we'll write in parallelogram RISK, in parallelogram RISK, risk, angle K plus angle S will be equals to 180 degree, and angle K is given, which is 120 degree, plus angle S will be equals to 180 degree. So angle S will be 180 degree minus 120 degree, hence S is equals to 60 degree. Okay, so this was by the property, which one, that adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. So we'll write adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, so this is by the property adjacent angle of parallelogram are supplementary. So we got the value of this angle S, which is 60 degree. Similarly, or now in parallelogram which one, CLUE, clue, angle L and E will be equal, because they are opposite angle of a parallelogram. We know opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Okay, so angle E will be equals to 70 degree. So the angle E here is 70 degree. So if we name this point as O, where the two sides intersect each other, so now we got the triangle EOS. So right now in triangle EOS, angle E plus angle O plus angle S will be equals to 180 degree. This is angle sum property of triangle. Okay, angle E is, we have 70 degree, angle O is X, plus angle S is 60 degree, equals to 180 degree. Okay, therefore this X will be equals to 180 degree, and the 70 plus 60 will be 130, and this will become minus 130. So the value of X is equals to 180 minus 130 is 50 degree. So the value of X is equals to 50 degree. Okay, now moving to the next question, we have question number 10. Explain how this figure is trapezium, which of its two sides are parallel. So we know that in a trapezium, one pair of opposite side has to be parallel. So we have to state how this is a trapezium and which of its two sides are parallel. So by simply looking at the figure, we can find out that the sum of this angle M and angle L will be 180 degree, and we know that the sum of the adjacent angle of a parallelogram is 180 degree. Okay, so write answer number 10 right from first we are given, let's call this a quad okay, we'll write in trapezium KLMN KLMN. Okay, the sum of angle M plus angle L is equals to, angle M is 100 degree and angle L is 80 degree, and their sum is equals to 180 degree. Okay, that means the sum of these two adjacent pair of angle is 180 degree. So we'll write angle M and angle L are the adjacent angles and sum of the sum of adjacent angles is 180 degree. That means that is KL is parallel to NM. Okay, so the side KL and NM are parallel. Okay, because these two angles are forming some 180 degree, that means this LM is a transversal, therefore these two sides has to be parallel. Okay, so that's what you are, how they are trapezium and which sides are parallel. So we have proved that this property is satisfying, that their sum of their adjacent angles is 180 degree, and hence that these two sides has to be parallel. Okay, moving to the next question, we have a question number 11 which says find the measure of angle C in figure 3.33. If AB is parallel to DC, we are given that this side is parallel to this side, and we have to find the measure of angle C. So we know that the adjacent angle, the sum of the adjacent angle of a trapezium is 180 degree. So we'll write this answer number 11. Okay, so it's given that since AB is parallel to DC, the sides AB and DC are parallel, therefore the sum of angle B plus angle C has to be equals to 180 degree. The reason for this one is the sum of adjacent angle of a trapezium is 180 degree. The sum of adjacent angles of trapezium is, it's not given trapezium, so we'll write parallelogram. Angles of parallelogram is supplementary. Okay, so angle B is given, which is 120 degree. Angle C we have to find, so angle C will be 180 degree minus 120 degree, so angle C will measure 60 degree. Okay, so that's the solution of this question. Angle C equals to 60 degree. Moving to the next and the last question of this exercise, which is question number 12. It says find the measure of angle P and angle S if SP and RQ are parallel. These two sides SP and RQ are parallel. Okay, so let's write a solution. Answer number 12. So we are given that since side SP is parallel to RQ, okay, it's not given that whether it's a trapezium or a parallelogram. We are given this figure in which two sides are parallel. Okay, so since two sides are parallel, we know that it has to be a trapezium, because in a quadrilateral with one pair of side is parallel, that trapezium. Okay, so or you can write, therefore angle P plus angle Q has to be equals to 180 degree. Reason is again same, that the adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. Therefore angle P we have to find, Q is given which is 130 degree equals to 180 degree, or angle P will be equals to 180 degree minus 130 degree, so angle P will be equals to 50 degree. Okay, then similarly angle R and S will be equals to 180 degree. Angle R plus angle S will be equals to 180 degree. Again the reason is same, the adjacent angle of a parallelogram are supplementary. So from the figure it is given that this angle is right angle, that is of 90 degree. Therefore R is 90 degree. S we have to calculate. Okay, S we have to calculate. So angle S from here will be 180 degree minus 90 degree, or angle S will be equals to 180 minus 90 is 90. So that's the solution of this question. So with this we have completed the exercise 3.3, all the 12 questions. Okay, I hope you understood it. So what you have to do is now practice all these questions multiple times so that you can understand them better. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Thanks for joining here. Thank you.